We've talked about this a few times, that national trend that's hitting home here in Minnesota more and more. Hospitals closing, leaving rural residents no good option but to drive hours for basic medical services like having a baby, having surgery, getting chemo, or even just going to the ER. In February, the New Prague Labor and Delivery Ward became the 24th to close in Minnesota in just 10 years. In March, the closure of St. Joseph's in Chippewa Falls and Sacred Heart in Eau Claire put even more pressure on the two remaining hospitals in that area that are already at capacity. Usually to blame short staffing or high operating costs or both. Rural hospitals are saying they just can't make it work. But here's a bit of good news in rural health. At Winona Health, there is one person patients have been able to count on for a real long time. She's been caring for her neighbors at that hospital where she was born for 5 decades. So in honor of National Nurses Week, Sammy wants to introduce you to Tweety.
I'm going to bring you here to room 3.
If a house
I'll have you take a seat.
isn't always a home,
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
a hospital wouldn't be a likely place either.
I'm Tweety. I'm the triage nurse.
Nice to meet you.
But for Amparo, Tweety Overing,
Normally I have all this in here, but
it's hard
I was detained a little.
Yeah.
to describe Winona Health as anything but home.
I turned 70 in December.
For 5 decades, she has worked here as a nurse. In fact, she was born in this hospital.
And are you having pain anywhere? For me,
No.
I just keep doing it, and I've always said, God gave me a gift, any blurred vision, and He's going to let me know when I should be backing out of that gift.
And with no sign from the man upstairs,
If you have any questions, that's why we're here.
she's determined to keep going.
The people. The people are the main thing that keep me working.
Working as a delivery nurse for years, she has helped birth generations of families who have affectionately called her Tweety.
I'm Hispanic, and my father didn't speak English well. And I really was supposed to be Sweetie, and he kept calling me Tweety. And so that just stuck with me.
And this little bird never flew too far from the nest.
I love taking care of neighbors. They see you and their face lights up and, oh, it's Tweety that's going to take care of me.
But rural hospitals across the nation are struggling. A 2023 study by Health Affairs shows that 1/3 of rural facilities are unprofitable. The study cited staffing shortages as a big reason why a record number of them closed in 2020.
2020 really rocked a lot of things, especially in healthcare. I think that came from supply chain.
Angie Johannes is the director of surgical services
This September, it'll be 24 years. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
and has worked here nearly half
Hi, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
of her mother's milestone.
Thanks, Mom. You're like my biggest fan.
I know.
Mother and daughter born in the same place.
Time goes by fast, really.
Time goes by really fast. This is where I've grown up. I've had a little bit of my own legacy and being able to grow and evolve. And what a unique place to be in my life.
Angie saw her mom's kindness mean a lot to her neighbors.
In the grocery store, she's been interrupted. I have people that still come up to me and they're like, "Are you Tweety's daughter?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." She made a profound impact on my life.
So she stuck around too.
It's important to stay local for us, and it's important to make sure that we're there for our community.
And I've learned from them and they've learned from me, so it's kind of a give and take for everybody.
Yep.
So, yeah.
She's learned so much from her mom as she's navigated nursing, including to not ask one question in particular.
Are you thinking about retirement? Are you thinking about retirement? She's like, I don't want to be faced with this question anymore. She's like, I know when I'm ready.
When you think about one day not doing this anymore, how does that sit with you?
What I'll probably do is just volunteer here.
Remember when you used to bring me to staff meetings?
I can see myself doing that. She was maybe 2.
But now with the 3rd generation of Tweety's family born at Winona Health,
Sometimes we do things just to help people because, it's the right thing to do.
they hope the next wave of workers
Sometimes you just have to step up to the plate and do it.
will stay close to home.
It's your second home.
Sammy Solina, KARE 11 News.
Well, happy Nurses Week to Tweety and to all of the healthcare nurses out there. You certainly make us all better. Quite an accomplishment and legacy for Tweety. Congrats.